So a few days ago, I uploaded a video with the title The Cashless Pub Mindset. I'll leave you a link to it under the pinned comment. So, I came across this. Pub charges customers 50 pence a pint more to pay at the bar. Let's read some of this. So for many pub goers, there is something sacred about ordering at the bar. The unspoken etiquette of queuing unorderly while desperately trying to get the bartender's attention may be slow and tedious, but it is a tradition Britons are quick to defend. There's fuckery even in that sentence, yeah? Not least of which, with many pubs, the action's actually happening at the bar, yeah, in the sense that conversation, yeah? Now, for the super pubs, which is more what I would say many of the young team experience, yeah, I could see why certain aspects of the bar, they're keen to just get rid of you. I think it's wrong because you don't have that conversation, but it's throughput, so I get that. And thanks to super pubs like the Witherspoons group, the expectations of the young team is to have an interactive experience like so much else in their lives, apparently, and not to their betterment, where, well, they don't even have to interact with the bar staff. They can apparently, swipe a phone over whatever else. Now it's QR codes, which goes back to the Chinese-style social credit score system. In fact, isn't it YouTube channels like CarWow and others? And it's like, well, hit the QR code. Get repetition, get them doing it regularly. And before you know it, that's how you're interacting with government. Boom, there you are. The social credit score system rolled out in the UK. People still don't see it yet, but hey, it's coming. Absolutely. Doesn't have to be this way, but apathy leads to tyranny. So, Ben Cheshire, who runs the Coronation Pub in Southville, Bristol, is so keen for customers to order via their smartphone that he has created a two-tier pricing system. So you could argue he's literally trading illegally, because that is, isn't it, illegal? Mind you, you've got to question Tesco's with their club card, because if you're getting it cheaper because you were naive enough to hand over all your data on a regular basis through a card, of which, by the way, they make hundreds of millions of pounds in profit a year, while your insurance goes up for whatever, not least of which health, because after all, you've literally told the insurance companies, with your consent, what you're eating, but then you're too dumb to work out the connection between heightened insurance costs for your house, car, all the rest of it, and your health. You don't work it out. The connection. Nothing, let's be honest, out there, by and large, when it comes to commerce, is truly free. Yeah? So, you've got that in Tesco's, where people, if you've got a club card, you can get it at reduced price. But I would argue that's illegal. Yeah? That you have to sell your soul, essentially, data-wise, to get things cheaper. And what's happening for those who do not want to engage in that way? Yeah? Well, they're paying over the odds. Yeah? Tesco's is still making out like a bandit. Yeah? So, at the very least, you could argue, successfully, that other customers are paying for this two-tier pricing system, which is outrageous, absolutely outrageous. But it ties in with go with the flow, conformity, yeah? So, based on this I'm jaw-dropped that they can admit this, but anyway, where this two-tier pricing system whereby some drinks are almost 20% more expensive for customers who order in person. Think about even the wording. You came up to the bar and said, "Hi, I'd like a beer, please," or good afternoon, good evening, how's your day? I was looking for X, Y, and Z drink. Blah, blah, blah. Well, shooting the breeze. Oh, look. It's not just about pushing people down the social credit score system, etc., etc. It's about so much more. You are. I warned for years. You're going to be in a situation where, coming soon, where you're out with a few friends. You go from one pub to another, and then you're going to another bar, for argument's sake, and they say, sorry, the computer says you're over your allotted credits of alcohol or whatever, and blah, 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 to keep you safe, of course. And the next thing, your social credit score's gone down. And this is how it comes in. Yeah? I'm fairly confident that the individual looking very pleased with themselves there, it would not be surprising if he was part of that network. You know, whatever his philosophy is, he's going with the agenda, and his small part is an underlying occultist. I would say there's a good chance of that, seriously. Useful. That's what you find with most underling occultists, because you know, the naivety for most people to this day to only look at corporations to help bring this in. Think about many independent businesses that all also happen to be Masons or Theosophists or whatever else that went with the flow based on obligation to help bring about what you see before you. Would that be fair? Yeah. But even the wording of, coming into the bar in person. Seriously, think about all this. They want, if you looked at the spacing of many Witherspoon's tables, it's not conducive with interaction with others. And remember, demonizing anybody being at the bar. That's why many people, especially in villages and small towns, went to the bar. Because it was the people at the bar who were buying beer and happened to be sitting at the bar, interacting, even people just coming in, hey, how are you, blah, 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 all the rest, etc., etc. And that, many of the punters help make successful pubs because people would go in there because of the banter. All this is being destroyed. And as I said in that previous video, I gave an example where you'll end up with nothing but these pumps on a wall. This is all part of this soulless, utter destruction of humanity. And most people don't get it. They just don't. Anyway, your thoughts, your views, your thumbs up, your shares. And if you like what I do, support the channel. And I'll speak to you soon.